Hello, I'm Daniela. Elana.
In episode 94 of Historical Paranormal, we'll look at the history and the legend of the idea of snuff films. Snuff film is a term used for a film depicting unwitting people performing sexual acts either willingly or under duress and subsequently are murdered. There have been instances of murderers recording their crimes. Such evidence is not released to the public due to its disturbing nature and out of respect for the victim. However, in all of these cases, the recordings were for their own private use. There have been no documented examples of any snuff movies ever being distributed commercially. Pornographic snuff movies appear to be an urban legend. The idea was spawned from the movie Snuff, filmed in 1971 and released in 1975, produced by the husband and wife grindhouse filmmaking team of Michael and Roberta Finlay. It was originally titled Slaughter and had been conceived as a story about a Manson-esque murder cult, but an ending that purported to show the murder of a crew member was added, filmed in a Vierté style. This was done apparently as marketing so the on-camera death could be promoted as being genuine. The promoters of the film even went as far to hire fake protesters to picket the movie theaters where it was being shown. The American film Hardcore in 1979, directed by Paul Schrader, involves a runaway father, George C. Scott, investigating the veracity of an 8mm film that appears to be a teenage girl being murdered. Is a similar movie starring Nicolas Cage as a private investigator of this genre of filmmaking. One of the most enduring and little recognized urban legends about cinema is the snuff film, in which actresses are supposedly actually killed on screen. Over the course of nearly a quarter century, the snuff film has transformed from grade Z slasher film to hoax to anti-pornographers, straw men to urban legend, and shows no sign of slowing down, says Scott Ehrenstein. Within folklore, snuff movies have their own category in the Open Dictionary. Snuff movies are listed under folklore. Al Goldstein, publisher of Screw magazine, has a standing offer of $1 million for anyone who can come up with a commercially sold snuff film. That offer has been in place for years. No one has yet laid claim to it. With snuff films, more and more people speak of this on the dark web or deep net, where it is very unregulated. And like an iceberg, some claim that there are snuff films floating around on the deep web. Either way, the idea of people taking sex to a level of murder has been entertained in various films and books. Whether or not there is an industry underground that does distribute snuff film, that may not be due to it would be a crime, an evidence of a crime. But are there people that are sadistic enough to film the raping and killing or perverted sex that leads to death? That is a dark trait of human history that as time goes by, the truth will be known. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. Stay tuned. Until next time.